I am a 30-year-old single mom and I'm still looking for my soulmate. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I have been through hell and back with dating, and I'm so tired of using the dating apps. I'm so tired of doing the same thing and being let down and being disappointed. And so I thought long and hard about this, and I really, really want to hire a matchmaker. Also because I literally live in the worst city for dating statistically.
A brand new episode of Truth Hurts brought to you by Winnie Parker. I did a TikTok last week and I said that triggers trip our trauma, and her videos have triggered me. Her videos have triggered me because my mom was a 30-year-old single mom who was so desperate to get into a relationship that she let a man who was already married move into her house. That man would subsequently abuse me. I would report that to my mother, and my mother would then marry that man, who would then continue to do it after they got married. And the only way for me to avoid being assaulted, because my mom would be at work and he would be home, is for me to sit outside on the steps or go to someone else's house. When I would be home by myself, I would barricade my bed in front of the door in my bedroom, because I knew he would have to break the door down and he would have to explain to my mother why he broke the door down. So years later, he started building a deck. And of course, my bedroom window was at, you could see my bedroom window from the deck that he was building, because he wanted to have a way to get into my room. But luckily for me, I used all of my wits, all of my smarts to make sure that I was hardly ever home from the age of like 11 onward. And then, that kind of was it. But what I want to say is that Winnie's video about wanting to find a man and about being desperate should scare the shit out of y'all, as her also saying that she is a single mom. Because nothing should be more important when you are a mother than taking care of yourself so that you can take care of your kids. And if her attention to her dating life and wanting to find a partner is so important that she brought that shit to the internet, knowing that she told us that she is a single mom, lets you know how desperate she is, lets you know that she's not putting in that effort that she needs to as a mom. I don't care what anybody says. You cannot want a man so much that you are coming to the internet to share that with YT people, because that's who you believe your people are, right? Even though you know black people done got in this because of what you said about us, but you believe those are your people, and you're coming letting them know you're so desperate that instead of you saying, I'm going to focus all my time on being the best mother I can, I'm going to focus on teaching my daughter or my son that they can be, an independent, capable, creative person on their own without a partner. Instead of that, you're showing the whole world that you're so desperate for a man. So what I want to say is to any women out there like Winnie or anybody else who has kids, if you don't make your kids your number one priority, you are going to be the trigger that trips their trauma. When a Winnie in 10 years is going to trigger their trauma. Because your trauma stays with you unless you take the opportunity to heal from it. And even when you heal from it, it doesn't mean that you won't get tripped up, right, by other triggers of other people. Because this lady sitting here talking about how desperate she is to get a man is also saying how desperate she'll be to keep a man. And if you desperate to keep a man, you will choose a man over your damn kids. My mother did it. And I guarantee you 1 out of every 3 black women that's age 55 and older has a mother that cared more about her man than her. This is a very dangerous thing for Winnie to be pushing. And I'm going to just say, if you a single mom out here, take it from me. You are harming your kid if you have an attitude that dating is your first priority.